So I was uploading the last video that talked about the trade involving the Flint Firebirds and the Sudbury Wolves. The Firebirds decided they weren't done yet. It's almost as if they think today's the OHL trade deadline. It's only the opening of the June trade window. So obviously the Flint Firebirds, they know what they want to do and they want to get it done now before training camp gets underway at the end of August. But still, a pretty big trade involving the Flint Firebirds and the Kingston Frontenacs. Chris Thibodeau now on his way to Flint after having a great season with the Kingston Frontenacs last season, along with Thibodeau as a fourth-round pick in 2028. So the Firebirds giving up a lot of picks in this deal. They send 7 to Kingston, and that includes a second-round pick in 2027 and a conditional second in 2028. So in total, that's now 16 draft picks in 2 trades today involving the Flint Firebirds. So it's a big statement here from the Firebirds as they see they've got an opportunity in that West Division. They see it as being wide open. As I mentioned it in the last video, how Saginaw's taking a step back. The Sioux might take a bit of a step back. Sarnia still a couple years away, and also the Windsor Spitfires. They're still developing their young talent. So Flint Firebirds see an opportunity and they're going with it. So with Thibodeau, they're getting a very talented forward. Thibodeau last season appeared in all 68 games, 21 goals, 39 assists, good for 60 points. He's also from South Carolina, so another American player going south of the border. So just like Evan Conyon from the Sudbury Wolves, he's from Pennsylvania, so he's going to go play closer to home as well. So a good move here, I'm sure, for Chris Thibodeau being in the United States. And there was some who thought maybe Thibodeau would have moved the OHL trade deadline this past season, but Thibodeau was key in keeping the Kingston Frontenacs in contention for the playoffs last year. Obviously, their run cut short in the first round as they lost in 5 games to the North Bay Battalion. But Thibodeau, a very talented forward, and I feel like he should fit in nicely with this Firebirds team that, like I said, they're looking to be competitive next season. I'm curious as to what kind of moves they're going to make during the regular season. Will they be buyers at the trade deadline with some names coming back from the NHL? I talked about how Quentin Musty, if he comes back to the Sudbury Wolves, does he become a trade option for teams? There's also Carson Rakoff when he comes back to Kitchener. If he comes back to Kitchener, will he be a target for the Flint Firebirds? Time will tell, but if you're a Firebirds fan, you must be pretty excited seeing these trades today. I know it's only beginning of June. We still have a little ways to go before players are back on the ice for training camp and getting ready for preseason, but still a lot of optimism right now if you're the Flint Firebirds. But if you're the Kingston Frontenacs, getting 7 draft picks, that'll help down the road. I don't think Kingston's going to be a team that's really going to challenge for the East Division. Right now, it looks like Oshawa, Brantford should be the top 2 teams in that division, but you can't count out Kingston. If they get the right pieces, maybe this is a team that could challenge for home ice in the playoffs. We'll have to wait and see, but still, those are draft picks that Kingston could then use in other trades, especially when you consider these draft picks or for 3-4 years down the line. But time will tell. So at this point, I'm not seeing any other trades. If anything else comes in, I will save that for a video tomorrow. So I saw this trade came in while I was uploading the other video, and I wanted to get in there. So the Firebirds and the Frontenacs, the latest trade partners, as the June trade window opened today. It feels like trade deadline day. Anyways, that's how I see it from the booth. Let me know in the comments section down below your thoughts on this trade or the previous trade involving the Flint Firebirds. If you're a Firebirds fan, how excited are you about next season? Love to see the comments. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We'll talk to you again soon.